Welcome to Transylvania. Not bad, look at it, it's so beautiful here. Gives me actually vibes of my home country. Really cool. This is Peleș Castle, the summer residence of the king. Not a bad view. Coffee is also alright. Ah, look at all the statues. Got a whole lot of statues. Beautiful facade. We call it Fachwerk in German. I don't know the English term for that, but very beautiful. Carol the First. That was his house for the summer, not bad, huh? Pretty calm, reminds me from the location-wise to Karlsbad, Karlovy Vary in Czech Republic. It's also in the woods, in the nature. Really nice, very chill, good air. What can I say? The kings, they knew how to live. If there's one thing I have to criticize about Romania is they're not the best when it comes to gardening. Like, this has a lot of potential, but I don't know, they didn't really do much of it. They could have made something more fancy here, but hey, the house alone is already pretty fancy. Wow, it really is a nice castle. Absolutely beautiful. So here I am right now at the Bran castle, which is famous as the legend of Dracula's castle. As you see, no, nobody can actually claim if Dracula actually existed and lived here, but they sure commercialized on it, because down there is an entire village full of shops and stuff all targeted to Dracula and creepy stuff, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's that. It's in a nice location. Now that one is definitely older than the one we visited before, the Peleș. And once again, it's got a really nice surrounding area. So rural Romania, Transylvania, is a really nice area to live. Like, you have all of those woods and really good air quality. We passed a lot of hotels and resort stuff, so that is actually apparently a famous destination for locals to go on holiday or just for a weekend trip or so. And also I like the styles of their houses. There are a lot in this style, and that is not the best example. We've had way better looking ones on the trip here, but yeah, really cool architecture. So let's visit it. Uh-huh. Nice. Terasa. Aha. I like it. This is like in Germany a thing with this Fachwerk stuff. I didn't know they had that in Romania too. Well, it's probably from the German inhabitants from Siebenbürgen, as they call it, Transylvania. Can't see shit. Jesus. I found him. Austrian crest. Cool. It's my last day in Romania. I'm currently out to get the car. Just parked in the street. Now they have this system where you have to pay with an app or your phone, which is generally a good thing. However, I arrived in the night and you can only pay on business hours. And the problem is when you arrive outside of business hours, you cannot pay. So you'll have to get up at like 8 when the business hours start and pay the freaking parking, which is so inconvenient. Now you don't have to walk there, thankfully, but still, like, can't I just do it in advance? Would be a lot easier. But generally a good system. It's not expensive. It's like $3 for 3 hours, so €3. So here's where I parked the car, the Mondeo. It's a hybrid. They even gave me an automatic car instead of, I actually ordered a manual, but they gave me an automatic nevertheless, so not bad. Got no ticket on it, that's also good, I guess. So that worked. I see this is how the parking works. I like it. In general, I like it a lot. You can pay it with your phone, no need to mess around with park meters, but maybe make it possible so you can pay in advance and not have to like do it in the morning and get all stressed out. Did I travel to Russia? Maybe. Yeah, so here I am at the House of the Press, the House of the Free Press, and this is typical Stalinist architecture. I don't know if we can visit it. I'll try, but this is like again, house for the press, so I don't know if you can just walk in there. However, the style of it, just beautiful. I've seen the tower in Riga, in Warsaw, and right now as well Bucharest. They're all in this style. Very cool architecture. I know that the communist era was not really popular in Romania because people suffered so much. It was not a good area for Romania. However, stuff like this wouldn't have been built, and I like it. I think it's cool. All right, let's move on. A bit short on time. Here's like a big, two new big company buildings. I don't know what that is, like a monument. Yeah, so as you see, this is actually a business area. So yeah, it's cool to see that it's being used. What a massive area here. What is going on here, guys? You know how much a cappuccino costs here? 7 lei. It's like €1.30. And the AC is giving me a shower here. Wow. 1.30 for a cappuccino, guys. Where else do you have that? In a governmental building. Try that at the Elysee in Paris. You're gonna be charged $10, 15, I don't know, a lot. Always having a lot of fun when working. So here I am at the, which is a castle, apparently. 18th century. Cool architecture, looks southern. Could be in Spain or Italy. This is a cool building. Apparently the Fürst of the Walachei, sorry I don't know the English terms, used to live here. And this is outside of Bucharest, so I don't know, there's not a lot going on because it's a Thursday midday. It's not a lot really to see right now except the building itself. I mean, there's a guy sitting in this booth there. Man, I feel like in a movie because there are like no tourists here at all. Like very few. I don't know if that's a lake or a river. Looks like a river to me. It could also be a lake. It's pretty dried up. I've seen a lot of dry land in Romania, so they must have had problems with drought. You can also see it here. All this stuff is, well, that is not too bad, but like all the grass suffering from drought. Now this is a pretty nice area to live if you live in Bucharest. This is actually not Bucharest anymore. This is like a little town next to Bucharest, and yeah, it's like on the edge of Bucharest. It's pretty quiet and calm, and I'm the only guy here. Imagine that in Paris or London or Vienna. I'm alone. How is that possible even? I mean, I get it, it's a Thursday, but it's a beautiful day and this is a nice building. Yeah, pretty dried up. If this would have had more water, probably there would be some boats and stuff. But now, yeah, pretty dried up stuff. I didn't have to pay anything. You can just walk in here. It's free. Completely free. I suppose they're hosting events here in summer, maybe. That here is very nice architecture. However, I have to say, Romania doesn't have the most beautiful gardens I've seen ever. Like, we could need improvement there, here and there. Oh yeah, still very nice.